And we're live. What's up, everybody? How's everybody this fine, wonderful, soaked evening? Dan, how the hell are you? The stud muffin. I've been called worse. It's okay. What's up, Jeremy? Stood in the garage and drank a couple Bush Lights and looked at my truck. I've had come to life moments doing that too. Yep. Maya says, "Hi, Uncle Rob." Hi, baby. Mr. Unfinished, how goes it? You was late to the party. What the heck? You must have been busy tonight. What's up, bro? My car is in the garage. Woohoo! Race car time. Yeah, I saw had Brooke driving it while you pushed it out. I know it's got to feel good to have it back in there working on it. Inside's most comfortable truck to lean against and drink beer. What's up, Tom? So we're getting closer, man. You feeling any older? Mr. Landon, what's up? Rich, how the hell are you, man? Yeah, I bet you were. Turbo Tom, you had everything there you needed to do what you needed to. I could have told you how to do it. I just did another one today, another damn journey. Well, done a couple journeys, but I just did another one today where I had to do a body control module and the ignition node. Mr. Landon's living the dream. Yeah. Parachute mounts 90%, and window net is complete. Next is getting to the suspension and then motor assembly. Hell yes. You did get video of that, didn't you? Unfinished work plate. Clean and pressure washed inside the bed of the W350. Getting pretty scuzzy, huh? Yeah. Now you're ready to crash. I dig it, dude. Today was just a yeah. Today beat the hell out of me. I was crawling around a couple different electrical nightmares. Rich doing better. Went from 325 to 265. Damn, that's a lot of weight. Ron, how the hell are you, buddy? Damn, Fiat still pooped. Yeah, it's getting really old. Next freaking kid is on the way. Be here on Thanksgiving. Cool. Tom, you're doing a whole lot better than a lot of guys your age, so don't be too hard on yourself. Yeah, the only thing I have to do, since sometimes my scanner won't let me get the security pin that I need to be able to code the modules. I have to call the dealer to be able to get that pin. But I don't want to have to spend another $2,000 on a scanner that will do that for me. That's the only thing mine won't do. I can do everything that. Yeah, it sucks, but it is what it is. I got a guy. All I got done today between rains was change a gauge light bulb in my truck, and I used a 168. Yeah, I put 168s in the Camaro too. And I replaced them all with brand new 168 bulbs, and man, is it bright. Ron, brakes and rotors on the front of yo whip. Don's playing with the rims and rubber. Nice. Jason got an early service call on Kurt Clowney. Yeah, he had a hell of a ride. But how far do you plan on driving out, Jason? What's your limit as far as the drive distance? Bullshit. No way. John, how are you only allowed to get 2 pins per day? That doesn't sound right. That's not fair to the customer if you got to do, multiple vehicles. $25 miles. Okay. I mean, that's not hateful. I went from almost 240 down to 230, so I've lost a few pounds. April 11th to today. That's quite a bit, dude. That's a lot. Oh, let's see. I have another. Only schedule what you can do. I have another in at the same place in the morning. Big antique show this way. Oh boy, that ought to be fun. And I know you can only schedule what you can do, but what about those cars you get in to diagnose that you don't know it's going to be something you're going to need the pin for? Yeah, congrats, bro. It's 2 pounds a day. He's been working on. What's up, Mohawk? He's been working on a Ford Escape tow bar and stuff this week and a little bit of last week. It's been a pain in the butt too. God dang it. Schedule. It'll buff. Put it off to the next day. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. In most cases, when I order a module from one of the dealerships, I have to put it off to the next day, unless it's super early. Yes, it has. What did Landon say? I was reading a bunch of other shit. I lost 160 pounds just signing a court document. Yeah, I'll leave that alone for now. Well, and the other thing, Dylan, is that people that buy them don't expect them to break. Hey, Colleen, what's happening? And, like most people that drive cars, all they know how to do is put gas in it, and that's it. Half pint. Yeah, Jason's his got a couple recalls. Damn. Oh no, it don't, because I gotta fix mine too. Especially with the damn squirrels. My dad would check. Top off. Oh shit. Was it?
Ooh, hold on, man.
Uh-oh.
Got a weird thingy going on here with my light. I'm gonna have to turn that all the way off. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the problem with the redid my stuff down here. I got another desk to keep all my crap in. Yeah, the biggest thing is that the new RVs are junk. Well, like I told you earlier, I got a recall on mine for the frame breaking. I'm like, God damn. But yeah, people, like you said, people expect them not to break. Well, the call I got in the morning, excuse me, the guy just had a roof put on it over in Indiana, the capital of RV, you know, um, they did a roof on it. And now his TV won't work. They didn't hook his antenna up.
Oh, God.
when I left the shop earlier at 5:00, I'm on the way home. He called. He was like, "I'll pay you whatever you want. Just come out, charge me overtime." And I'm like, I don't even. I'm done for the day. I've been doing this since 7 a.m. Like I'm done.
Yep.
So, but it's I asked for it. This is what I got.
Need to teach people when the gas stops, that means you're done. Yeah, that screws up a lot of evap stuff, but
yeah, you're right, Tom. That's I see people do it all the time. I'm like, yep, here's our business card. Gonna need a canister here soon, buddy. Trying to get that window out of the. There we go. Yeah.
I got a crash course in fixing RVs on my old camper. And
yeah, I mean, we fixed our own crap. I'm going to show you my new torque converter. Probably can't pick it up though. I got my jammies on. Don't make fun of me. I'm done for the day.
It's a household name.
Yeah, look at that baby.
Yeah.
That's the
Dean, what's up?
brother from down under.
How cold is it?
He's fine. Hold on a minute, I gotta. Sorry, somebody was shooting fireworks off, and Leo is losing his mind.
Is that I thought I heard a freaking transformer blow.
Is that what that was? I didn't hear it.
I was down
like. Here. So, yeah. But Leo is not happy about it.
It wasn't a crack. It was a real extended boom.
Yeah, maybe it was a transformer blow. I wonder if there's any, let's see if there's any power outages.
It's not even below 60 yet. That's like perfect weather.
Yeah, there's that's probably what it was, Rob, because literally there's 50 people without power on the other side of the highway. So yeah, it was over on the other side. Look.
Leo.
I was so scared. Lila's down here too, because she's off of his anxiety.
The wrong English.
Oh,
What's up,
where
Ron?
you been,
What's
where you
up?
been, Mr. Jason? We've been missing you a long, long time.
Man, I've been busier than a one-arm wallpaper hanger. I'm trying.
What the?
You can ask
Without
Rob. I came to work this morning tired. I was up.
you
At
look it.
5 o'clock.
You look it.
I am. I'm
Is that
wore
like
out.
the
Like I said, I
one-legged
had a
man with
guy.
ass kicking contest?
Yeah, exactly. I said I had a guy wanting to pay me double time just to come out and fix his TV tonight. I'm like, no, because the fairgrounds. I'm trying to keep it within 25 miles, Rob.
Oh, that's a big
That's
part
about
of it.
right.
But Springfield seems to be my hot spot. There's got to be a guy on the west side of town that's doing everything. Because if I don't pick up the
bit of
phone,
a roof spot.
yeah, if there's a guy if I don't pick up the phone and they're calling me from the west side of town, they've already got a hold of somebody. But if it's in Springfield, I've got literally, this weekend, I've got one in Springfield, one in London, which is a long run. But I told the guy, I said, I'm going to charge you mileage. And he's like, I don't care. I can't get anybody out here.
Yeah.
I got my cousin Eddie's shirt on for John. It's funny. It used to say Cousin Eddie's mobile RV repair. Cindy got it for me for Christmas a couple years ago as a joke. And that's what I should have named it, Cousin Eddie's.
Be careful out there, Dean.
Just cross it off and put mine.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But yeah, it's been something else. I'm sorry, I'm missing all the comments. I hope Rob.
No.
I don't even
Dylan
have.
says, Ron, where's your beer? Unfinished. Does he have his damn pants on?
You wanna? Yes, I made sure.
All right.
Yeah, they're shorts, but they're proper for outdoor.
Okay.
I got my jam on. I'm ready for the night.
Still plays with cars.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a big sign that says that. Springfield ain't too awful bad of a
All
drive.
right, we'll be done with the short shit.
From here, it's not bad. It's like the fairgrounds is like 20, I don't know, 25 minutes. I mean, Rob and I have done that 100 times, and I mean,
Here's
I
a
did
question
half
for you,
sleep
Jason.
I did half sleep this morning, so
Was the shitter full?
Pack.
man, that's gonna unfortunately or fortunately, that's gonna be where my money's at, because people don't take care of their tanks properly. I'm gonna be making a video here soon of how to maintain your tanks properly. People, if anybody's got any kind of RV or horse trailer, anything with a holding tank,
Tom.
do not leave it empty. Always leave water in that thing, because there's the poo.
Brian.
It will stick.
What's up, Brian? Yeah, there's minerals in it that stick to the side.
Read that.
There you go, Brian. That's right.
Confined space entry only.
I'm building it's a jetter. It's a high pressure jet that there's some name brand companies that they've wanted me to come on board for the last probably month. They call me every day.
Is it like an articulating tip?
Yeah. And they want me to,
I figured it. Go get it. Go get it.
So the one I'm building is a rear exit. It comes back at you, and there's another one I have that's a spinner on top of the articulating tip to knock all that stuff loose. But what happens is it builds a pyramid in there, because
Sounds dirty.
it is. It's disgusting, but it's gonna make me a lot of money. So I'm not.
Everybody's looking for that patent.
Yeah, And I'm
and,
building my own.
and the other people that is necessitated to make it happen.
Mhm.
But you're the big guy on top right now.
Well, the biggest thing is it happened to me about 4 weeks ago. It happened to us the first time we went and camped. The tank wasn't empty, and I'm like, "What the hell's going on?" Well, we let it go dry over the winter. And we didn't really put a whole lot of stuff in it, you know. Well, it forms a pyramid in there because all it does is drop straight down out of your commode when you open there's this little door in there that opens.
Flash.
Yeah, there's no flush hardly. There's just a little trickle, you know. So the trick is, and that's what I was going to tell everybody, the trick is if you've got a holding tank, even when you're done, even after you flush, when you get home, take a 5-gallon bucket and put at least 1 bucket of water in there and some Dawn dish soap because it'll create like a valve and keep the smell down because man, it's ours was bad, like really bad. And
learn by experience.
Yes, you know. So yeah, I'm building a jetter system. I actually got everything today, and I'm going to build it. And luckily for Rob and I, our water treatment plant's I work there. It's 3 miles away. They just put in a dump station that's free to use for people that live in the county. I'm going to go down there with our camper, and I'm going to do a video of how to.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there's a way to flush it without the jetter. It takes a certain kind of valve. It's called a Flush King or something. I don't have the shit's out in the van, and then
the shit in the van, out in the van.
Yeah, the shitter van. Yeah, actually, I bought another van yesterday. It's actually pretty nice. It's not gonna stay nice, but we bought a nice van yesterday. You can ask Rob.
Did you post that already?
Mm-hmm.
I seen that. Yeah, he said new addition to the fleet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah. I mean, I'll have
looking for you, Jason. Been missing you, buddy.
So I miss you guys too, man. I've been really, really busy the whole year doing this.
Well, you better plan on 3 to 4 days at No Name Nationals if you want to bring a chair.
I think that's going to be my first vacation this year, unless we might take, because my daughter's getting married next weekend on the holiday weekend.
Congratulations to you and them.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. Well, she actually got married in December in Mexico when we went. Well, her reception is here in the States.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Make it an actual formal announcement to the community.
That's what happens. It dries out and then it just builds this pyramid. And yeah, kind of like a naval surgeon. Yeah,
I got this. I'm a right shooter.
So yeah,
no.
It's like I said, if it's good or bad, but it's gonna make me a bunch of money. And I don't, like I said, there's a company that's really been hounding me because I took a class when I took my class in Florida in March. One of the guys there owned this franchise, which I'm not going to mention, but they want me to spend like $25,000 just to have their name, and I'm like, no, I'm building my own brand, and I know how to make this shit,
I'm mechanically inclined by myself.
Sorry, Rob, I took your live over, brother.
No, dude, you're fine. I'm actually trying to get this guy named Casey Wiley to come on here.
He was diving anyway, John or Jason.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
No, it's cool. I don't care that you were talking. I was trying to get this guy to come on here. He's got a Camaro. He's struggling with keeping it cool.
Free shot.
I think his timing is his problem.
Oh, okay. Yeah, tell him come on. We'll talk to him.
The Castle system determined who got to shovel it out.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Been in and out of Philly.
Well, it's like they used to just hang their hind end out over the castle and let it go in the moat. That's why you never wanted to be in the moat, because
that's why it
looks down channels in the moat.
Yeah,
that's why it looks like you have birds on the edge of the style.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or you can just go to Paris and everybody's shitting in the old, wherever they stand.
Well, it's like parking under a tree.
California, they're allowed to do that. They can defecate in public now in California. It's legal. It's such a fucking cesspool. Like, yeah, just go ahead and crap where you eat. That's a great idea, you know.
You have to do a video on a whiteboard explaining the poop pyramid.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm
Is that a napkin or
it's a
bring your
thing,
own
literally.
napkin?
Like it's funny, yeah, but it's literally a thing. Like this is why your tanks stink. This is why you got clogs, you know. And it's not because of paper. Everybody says, "Oh, you're using the wrong paper. Or you're not using this." Oh, and another thing, do not
Easy on the proteins.
Yeah, do not use bleach in your tanks because the bleach kills the good bacteria that breaks down the poo, and it will break down the plastic on the tank.
Yes.
Do not use bleach in your tank. So I've been doing a lot of research. I've been talking to some guys, you know.
Well, you're going back to school again, that's all.
Yeah.
The only time I
really
use
wanna
bleach
What's
is
that?
when every time I use bleach is I take the filter out of my water filter housing,
Yeah.
pour bleach in there to flush that stink and everything out.
In your freshwater tank.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just to
You can do
blow
that.
all that out. That's the
Yeah,
only
and
time
I mean-
you use bleach.
Your city water has chlorine in it. That's what sanitizes it. So, you know.
Well, I'm
Double
trying to get that nasty smell out of the water. Smells like rotten onions.
That might be your breath blowing back in your face.
Right.
Okay.
Want to go upstairs?
Sorry, Rob.
Yeah,
I had to throw that one out there.
Oh no, it's cool. It's all good.
I've used that before. It's like, ooh, it's like maybe it's your breath blowing back in your face. I've had a chance to use that over 15 years. You catch some people off guard.
Functional, what's going on, dude?
Oh, gotta find my chat. I've been just watching me. Uh-oh.
What is it about poop? It is coming from Jason. He's not even here to defend himself. You got to hold on a minute.
He's up wiping his ass. No.
Hopefully this other guy that I've been chatting with on Facebook, hope he jumps on here.
We're the same trying to get a hold of this guy. There he is.
Lila wanted out, so.
Oh, look at that.
I just
No
got
more-
here. Bless you. What's
No
this
more reaching
about
down
poop?
beside the
Is it coming from Jason? I thought I smelled something awful up here.
Well, usually, Vic, the prevailing wind runs from the west to the east, so I think it might be you blown over here.
Oh.
or blowing back in his face.
What
Yeah,
is
like
the
I said,
shirt I have on?
If I
This
get
is
any,
actually our new work shirt
yeah,
Why isn't it dirty?
yeah.
because it's black. And plus, I was doing electrical work today.
Well, no burn marks.
Looks like an AR-15 bolt face. It kind of does. But
I'm sure it probably came from that design because our boss he's into that kind of stuff. So
yeah.
damn
Damn
it.
it.
Oh, Vic, you know I love you, brother. It's like every time I get a call from Vic's end of town, there's somebody over there that's doing it. I gotta find out who they are because
Ron hit the wrong button.
What? Oh, sorry. Hold on a minute. I gotta.
Put your specs on.
Yeah, those. Remember that guy I told you about the mobile restroom shit?
Yeah.
Kind of give. Well, now he's decided that he wants me to do it my way because I think he did his research and found out. That,
Uh-huh.
he says, "Yeah, give me a call tomorrow to discuss it."
Yeah.
Okay,
Stick to your guns, bro. It'll happen.
I know. Sorry.
Wrong button, Ron.
That's what I've been doing for the last solid 3 months. Is this like
Skipping out.
was it last week, Rob? I had to turn my phone off when you. Well, when did you have your thing done at your house? Last week. or week before.
Yeah, last Sunday and Monday.
Yeah, I literally had to turn my phone off because it would not stop, and I was just losing my mind. Like I couldn't stop, and my wife was like, "You need to just shut that son of a bitch off and go lay down." And yeah,
because I was out there helping him till 10 o'clock that night. I was whooped.
Yeah, and he needed a pickaxe, and he had messaged me, did I have a pickaxe? And it was like 10:30, and I'm like, sorry.
He brought everything but that.
Yeah, like, you should have just came to the house and got it. That's
If you want to borrow it, come get it.
Yeah, just yeah. And it was literally sitting right outside the shed because we were using it cleaning up the yard. So
yeah, it's all good. It's done.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad it's good. It's done.
You would have done it different.
I'm so glad since mine's been done. I've had one mishap, and I think it was because where they were working on the pipes out here,
Mm-hmm.
and the guys came out and they were like, I have that warranty, and he was like, man, they're not going to pay it unless we can clog it up. I mean, we were shoving stuff in the drain trying to clog it up. Well, it's the Huber Heights guys that come to the shop, that Huber Heights drain and whatever. That's who did my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, dude, just run it. I'll pay you. Like, they've been good to me, And they're like, okay, dude, we'll run it. And I haven't had problems since. So, another poop pipe problem, but at the house.
Another poop problem.
Our houses are 50. Geez, what are they? 50, 60. They're 70 years old. Mine's house is 70 years old this year. So yeah.
Yeah, mine was built in 55.
This one's 54.
I got a better one for you. The commode, or the tank on my commode, is dated December 26th, 1940.
No kidding. That's awesome.
Yep. It's a little carriage house.
Yeah, they don't make them
It's
like
a
that.
porcelain.
Is that one of the ones that's really high? Is it the one that's really high?
No. It's a normal.
Oh, okay.
Well, I live in a carriage house. There's more garage space than there is living space. I live upstairs. It's like this tight, which is fine. I'm back here. I'm saying, I only need room for one. But I pulled it kept running. So I pulled the lid off of it and I was looking at it. It's actually porcelained into the casting December 26th.
That's
1940.
Cool. Yeah.
That's old porcelain.
I think I replaced ours in probably 2020. I don't know. But one of them was really old. Like it was probably from the 50s when the house was built. So
mine's a rental.
Vic.
I can't see the that's why I clicked off earlier. I was trying to find comments. I ended up dipping out.
It'll be on your right, Ron.
I'm on a tablet, not a computer.
Oh, okay. I don't know what.
That's why I'm vertical.
That's why you got the weird. Yeah.
I don't think it's any different.
No, he's got to go down on the bottom and click the three little dots, and the comments come up, and then it'll disappear. It's just like when you watch it on your TV or your phone.
Oh, there's a more ...
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah, but then I can't see you guys. Okay.
No, it'll just pop up on the side. You'll be okay, and they'll disappear real quick. That's the problem, is you can't go back and. I was like watching out the garage. Yeah.
Okay, now I'm stuck with all the comments and no visual of you guys. Oh, wait a minute. I'm learning.
You'll be all right.
Technology. Yeah. I'm illiterate.
That. Yeah.
Technology?
Illiterate.
I'm just illiterate, period.
Technological. Lee.
See my shirt, John? RV repair. And it actually used to say shitter's full on the bottom of it, but it's wore off. if John's in here.
You're not allowed to use a picture of Cousin Eddie, right? That's like a copyright. Shitter's full.
I'll just use a picture of John sucking the stuff out of the back of
With his hat.
whose car did he do that to? That was hilarious.
Oh my God. Oh. Hey John, is there a copyright on that picture?
It was it was Lunar. It was Lunar Outlaws. Yeah. He had that Buick or whatever it was. And John had like a big vacuum hose or something other.
Oh yeah.
He had his Elmer, Elmer Fudd hat on. And
That was Cousin Eddie hat. He wore that at Carlisle.
Lunar's Buick. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, John broke that hat out. It was hilarious.
He was emptying into the Buick. Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
No, he just subscribed to my channel.
He's
but
going
he
to give
didn't
him
get
more
on the
horse pooper. So you can make it back to New York where it belongs. Yes. Oh, shoot. That's hilarious.
Damn it. Oh, well.
Is that a shifter knob you got working there or what?
Take it easy, Vic. I hope I didn't hurt your heart too much, brother.
All right.
That's a bullet making press. That's a who makes that press, Rob?
Lee.
Lee, yeah.
Yeah, bullet press.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a can crusher.
It can be finger crusher, can, bullet, all kinds of stuff.
Slightly modified. Had to.
What's this? What's the best way to take a step back and realize that all the things I want are coming, but got to be patient. So many wants and man. Ugh.
Priorities
See
first.
this? Watch.
What broke first?
Hey, Dylan.
See that, Dylan?
I'll tell you what my grandpa.
That's the best way to do it. Just sit back and chill.
Here's
I was
what my grandpa
texting with
told
him
me
earlier.
years ago. And my grandfather was a wise man. He said,
He was very smart old guy.
take three
There's
steps
for
back.
Dylan.
Take 3 steps back and punt. That's what he told me. He says,
Yep.
you'll get there eventually. That's what he said. And you know what? I'm going to be 51 this year, and I'm finally doing what I always wanted, was have my own business like my grandfather.
I rarely ever saw that man get mad.
Mm-mm.
And the only time I really got mad is
If he did, I didn't want to be there.
He went after my uncle a couple times, his son.
We were talking about that the other day.
Uh-oh, stories.
Oh, dude. So my
Give us
uncle,
one. Give us one, Jason.
my uncle was I love my uncle. Don't get me wrong. I loved him to death. But him and my dad did not get along. And he was a drinker.
And it was a
And he
pissing contest most of the time.
He got pissed off at my dad, and I have no idea why. Well, he was downstairs, and my dad was upstairs, and he put a slug in the big boomstick and shot it through the floor. It went through the floor, through the ceiling. And I don't know who was madder at him, my grandmother or my grandfather, which my grandfather was actually probably the better one to have mad at you than my grandmother. And I'm so glad I wasn't there. Robbie was there when it happened.
Mm-hmm.
And I was not, but I heard, and it was not good. What's up, Casey?
Domestic dispute.
What's up, Casey?
Mean brother.
Thanks for subscribing, buddy.
Excuse me.
Oh, I got a quick one. Me and Don get on a project. Like on Norm, his car. If he's got his project and I got mine, he's somewhere else, I'm somewhere else, we're fine. We're working on the same thing, like taking a garage door turned into a big garage door with fill in. We would never be business partners.
Right. Me and Jason work good together
within the first day.
So I've been chatting with Casey about his overheating problem on his Camaro, and I think we got that part figured out. But now his gauge he thinks is not operating properly. Is it an aftermarket gauge set, Casey? Or is it the OE gauges?
Unfinished put a video up there for him to watch, it looks like.
Well, he's good at
That's
that.
his link to subscribe to Casey.
Have a coolant leak coming from an accessory bolt on the driver's side head. Is this a problem?
Went through a water jacket.
You can put some liquid Teflon or Teflon tape on it, Casey, or even some RTV sealant. It's just one of the bolts goes into the water jacket.
That's what I thought. Yeah. Why they would dip it through a water jacket?
Someone had to have drilled that too deep. It's not the original engine. We were talking about that. Someone put some aftermarket heads or original heads and worked on them a little bit.
Right.
Grabbing one, Jason.
We're going to have to put some RTV in that to seal that thing up.
Grab it. Here it comes.
Oh,
That'd be funny if you had one in
I got Levi's koozie.
All right.
Well, Casey, if they're OE double hump heads, they don't come with accessory bolt holes. All right, Mohawk, take it easy, buddy. Thanks for hanging out.
Hey, Mohawk.
So they have to cut them. You know, they drill them out and then retap them, and then there's a good chance they may have actually machined them a little bit too deep.
Okay. Running up through the threads.
I was thinking
Casey, don't listen to unfinished projects or Dean. Good advice.
Hey, Colleen, I didn't see you
Technical timeout.
Oh, God. Well, at least we didn't go with him.
He showed his ass, so.
At least we didn't go with him. Sorry, Colleen, I didn't see you there. Thanks, Dan. Yeah, I had to redo it. I got this old dresser, and I'm keeping all the RV
Casey, if you can, subscribe to all these guys that appear in the chat and listen to their channels and watch their stuff, and that'll give you a good idea of other things that you want to do.
Don't listen to Unfinished or Dean. Yeah, definitely don't do that, Casey.
I siliconed my, God dang it, Dad. I siliconed my header bolt, and literally when I blew the last head gasket, it looked like
Dad's in
someone
here?
swallowed a bomb. Dad's calling me again.
Well, guess who he's not calling? I should call him back. Yeah.
Okay, well, typically those accessory bolt holes do not leak coolant, so someone had to have gone too deep with them.
Yeah. But you can seal it up. It's not an easy, Colleen. Thanks. I'm out of practice. All right.
Yeah, he's just used to dealing with shit. Poop.
It does have two rectangles on the driver head.
I don't know what that means. Don't watch.
Well, Brian, you have Mopars. That wouldn't help Casey.
Although he does have a pretty badass Mopar, though, and it's
That
really
he does,
looking
with some
good.
big ass tires under it.
Yeah, it's really looking good. I haven't, like I said, I haven't gotten to interact with anybody and tell them like,
Casey, listen to Colleen. Don't listen to mine, even if I
Right.
tell you to.
listen to Colleen. Colleen is the mom of this group.
Yeah.
She don't take no shit either. Let me tell you.
I was told by the previous owner that they cobbled the accessory bolts together. Okay. Yeah, they probably ran through a little too deep. And Dan, like water pump
If
time
you want to
cover
see some
bolts.
really nice welding, watch Levi's because man, he was laying down some nuggets earlier. I was watching it.
I'll tell you, if you want to go fast on a medium budget.
Medium.
Nice.
Yeah, I like that new air intake pipe though, Dylan. That way you don't blow it off and break shit.
Yeah.
Man, I'll tell you what, Brian, I've got the world's most expensive radiator hoses too, so don't feel bad. And they're not as nice as yours, but everything
I don't
couldn't
like that
find
much, but mine, I did pay a bunch for those neoprene elbows, but it'll last forever.
I'm gonna end up getting a different radiator because, man, that one, I love that radiator because it's huge, but it just doesn't fit right at all.
No, I mean, it was cheap.
Oh, I know. Yeah, no, I'm like I said, I'm not knocking it at all, and I want somebody to use it, you know.
Don could use a fresh big radiator.
Yeah, but this one's, well,
it was made for a V8.
It depends. Let me think.
He can't do a 2-core.
You know what?
We need to look at that hood.
Hey, Ron, when you get a chance, take a picture down, so I know where the necks are. Take a picture of where his necks are and send me a picture because I may send that to him to use because it would be great for a big block because this thing is huge. I mean, it's huge. Rob had it, and I needed a radiator. And
all right, I'll be over at Don's tomorrow afternoon before.
Yeah, take me a picture, and we'll see. Maybe measure. So take a picture and then measure the top tank. How wide it is.
All right.
So Brian just sent me a picture.
Yeah.
He used I think that's number 15 or 16 radiator hose with the AN fittings.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, it's really nice.
So that's why he spent 400 bones on the radiator hoses.
Yeah. Yeah, he wasn't messing around with those.
Yeah.
Those are bones. Those are dollars.
I watch videos, you guys. I do. I don't comment on all of them like I should. But yeah, I watch all your guys' shit. I don't watch anybody else's stuff. So.
Well, you've been busy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So like at lunchtime when I'm not. And actually, you know what I did earlier? I took my appointment book and put it out in the truck. I need to put this one out here, my mileage log, so I can.
16. Okay, I figured I was right there.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's nice though, Brian. I like it. I would,
for a 16 or 18 inch.
If I could do that, that's like NASCAR shit. It's pretty cool.
Best fit for half pint. Huh.
He's got a refrigerator, but not a urinal next to his desk.
I want to go that route with the AN as well, but my budget is less than medium. Dude, we all start out there, so don't feel bad. No one is here to judge. We're just here to help.
Oh, no. Go have fun. Whatever it runs, it runs.
Here is typically a...
where you're at.
I don't know. God, it kind of varies. It gets real stupid, and right about 10 o'clock, it's the weird hour. But regardless, there's a lot of diagnosis stuff going on in here, so...
I tried to put up the chat, but I can't find it. I'm not going to risk it.
Oh, Rob, by the way, speaking of Don.
Yes, sir.
When I was moving everything around, I found this envelope. It's got one-eyed cat stickers in it. These are yours. I have them.
Okay.
Are those the new ones or the old ones? You got some new outdoor exterior higher grades.
I think these are OG because she sent me these at Christmas.
Yeah, it's probably the older style.
She sent me these and
put them on your drive shafts. You can match Don.
Yeah, Casey, keep him in them old cars, and it'll keep him away from everything else because it's going to keep his pocket empty.
I forget who designed that one-eyed cat. It was sent as a joke to Don, and it stuck.
It was Levi. Didn't he have the cat?
He did the shirt. I don't know if he designed the actual.
Oh, okay.
I know he gave Don that cats are idiots.
Yeah, I love that shirt.
Yeah, in the blue. Yeah, I think he got the shirt, but I don't know who actually designed that one-eyed cat logo.
Can you still hear me?
Cool.
I can still hear you.
I updated my laptop and it's acting stupid. Last night I was trying to get on Dr. Arts. I needed to send him a text. I was trying to get on.
No, the blue rim one-eyed cat stickers are the 2.0. I have both. Tony's Hot Rod Garage designed it.
Okay, thank you, John. I wasn't sure of the detail.
Brian says Tony designed it. I gave him the idea.
Don, what's happening, brother?
Well, the original was a vinyl cutout, which didn't stick well. I'm talking sticker.
These are pretty nice.
But
hold on,
can't see them. There we go.
Yeah, I was working on it. I got it. It wanted permission, like, oh, you got to put your code in.
What?
Yeah, this thing, the security is retarded.
Did Colleen time you out? Did she try to mess with you? Is that what she was doing? Or
maybe. I wouldn't blame her.
Jason must be copyrighted.
This car's been a hell of a project. Bought it, running already.
Got the two birds flying.
Man, I've had my car 26 years and it's been rebuilt twice.
I remember when he brought that car home, and you guys have probably heard this story 100 times. I'm sitting on the front porch, and here comes Rob, and our street is real bumpy, and it was like the where they just spray the tar down, they put the gravel on it, and then you drive over it, and it gets
the tar chip.
Yeah, and then man, the headers are just dragging.
Just someone cut two coils out of the front springs to lower this thing.
Oh, he pulled the drive in. I'm like, oh my god! Of course, my dad's pissed at me because I brought home a Ford. And then Rob drives this.
I got one. Don had a 76 Ventura. Had original 6-cylinder, so 6-cylinder springs, and they stuffed a V8, an old 350 in it. So it squatted that extra 2 inches.
That's not what it looked like when you drove it home.
No, but it's close.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks pretty tall to me. You got long drop headers or what?
It was it was like, I think it had truck headers on it or something. It was horrible.
It was bad. That
like
was
the headers. Like here's the frame rail and here's the header collector. Like it was bad.
That was a lot of work to get it where that is in that picture. That was in 2001.
Yeah, I'm talking like 1992 when he got
five.
It. Five, yeah. It was yeah. Because I got the Mustang in 90. I started racing in 94, so I probably got the Mustang in like 92. So yeah.
Put a couple years into it.
I got mine in 94 or 95. I'd have to look again. Our lube took me
the truck is doing well. I drove it out of the garage.
Thanks, Dan.
I think I drove it out of the garage in November, and then we put it back in the garage in like January. And then it just decided to puke the seal or where the shifter shaft goes in. It just decided it didn't want to puke.
Spew.
That's what happened, Brian.
Did you get the mini bike out of the passenger window yet?
The mini bikes are in the shed. They're not quite finished yet, but they're really close.
I remember you was like man-hauling that thing 180 degrees, and
I'll be right back. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then
they're closed. I think the one I want to make. I had that one is like. That one's like my fancy one. I call that the grandpa chopper. It has electric start and everything. Rob gave me a battery for it. And then I've got like an old school, it's got an old 3-horsepower tiller engine on it. That's the one I want to keep. It's really close to being done. It just needs a throttle. I actually have a thumb throttle out there I want to put on it. I think I'm going to build a rack because the truck now has a roll bar in it also. It has like a 6-point, but the tech guy's going to lose his mind how I did it. But I want to be able to put it in the back of the truck. I want to make a little rack to carry the bike around in the back of the truck.
Well, if you bring it, me and Don will borrow it. Mm-hmm. Bring them both. I'm looking for a pit bike. I'm tired of walking. First no name, I was all the way at the end.
Oh, I know. Well, then I bought on Black Friday. I bought my wife and I e-bikes.
Walking's good for you, Don. Ron.
And we have those also. So
what, Rob?
I said walking's good for you.
Not at my age. Hips
man,
go
I did a shitload of walking when we were kids at the drag strip. Rob did too. So yeah,
My dad is 74 this year.
Yeah.
As we all get old.
Now he had a pick bike for a while. He had that. Remember that moped we had?
Oh yeah.
With Hunter.
But he still walks everywhere.
But I think the only reason he did that, I think, was because he always had my kids, my little kids at the time, you know, Hunter and Brenna. And I think that's the only reason he did the pit bike, so he could haul them around too.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I had my quad then, and I miss it.
Man, that one at the shop is that just like the one you used to have? Because it reminds me a lot of that one.
It's close to it. That one's 500 cc, I think. Mine was only a 250.
Yeah.
Now my Kodiak,
but the way the transmission's set up and stuff, I remember yours was kind of weird, and you had to, because I got on it, I'm like, I don't know how to, and then you were like, remember, just put the thing. I was like, oh yeah, that's right, yeah.
No, that one is an automatic. Mine, you had to shift.
Oh, yours wasn't an automatic. I thought yours was an automatic.
No, that's a CVT in that one.
That thing's a beast, though, dude.
It is. Well, it's a 500 cc.
Yeah.
It'll get you there.
He said they did add the accessory bolt holes and thinks they may have been too deep, man.
Oh, so that's the old style of heads that didn't have, like on my 283, that didn't have the. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, Casey. Yeah.
Your mom is 86 and still smokes.
Hey, good for her. Don't tell her don't quit, because if she quits, it's gonna make her a hot mess. Yeah.
A hot mess.
Mom is 90 on the 25th of May. Holy smokes.
Well, Grandma was what, 94 or 95? I think she was 94. Well,
yeah, I think
she would be 95, but she passed right before her birthday. So yeah.
Yes.
But she passed what, Mother's Day? No, Aunt Chris died on Mother's Day. It was right. It was 2 weeks after.
Grandma was 2 days ago.
Yeah, that's right. It was before it. Yep, you're right. Yep. Yeah, she really went downhill when her baby girl passed away. She really went downhill. So.
Well, condolences on that. I can understand.
Yeah, that's been 2 years ago. So
yeah.
Well, still, it was her heart that.
Oh, she was a pill. I'll tell you what.
She was a German battle axe.
If she was in good shape at the time we started doing YouTube, she probably would have been on our YouTube stuff. She actually did watch my YouTube stuff when I first started. So she was real techie. She was an accountant for a big hotel chain. Well, Ramada. I mean, that's a big.
Yeah, that's a national.
Yeah, she was a real techie. She had a computer, she had emails, she had Facebook. Well, yeah, like my friends were up my ass to get a Facebook. I'm like, nah, I don't need that shit. And my one buddy John, he was like, dude, your grandmother has a Facebook, for crying out loud. Get a Facebook. I'm like, Grandma's got a Facebook? I looked up, I'm like, okay, I'll get a Facebook.
So Brian's telling us we see a black and purple golf cart that we can ride it.
Nice. Okay. Heck yeah.
If the keys are in it.
I miss my golf cart. Shit, I can hotwire a golf cart. I don't know how to work on them. So
I've got another key.
Yeah, we only need one key. Yeah, there's only one key for them. So yeah.
How about a Cushman?
I think. Well, I know.
Hey, Wendy, you're late.
Hi, Wendy.
No,
I'm only on here at 9:26. What happened?
I have master keys for campers too. Just if anybody needs to go get somebody else's camper. Yeah.
You don't broadcast that shit.
It's
keep it on the slide.
You can get on a major retailer's website and buy those keys. So yeah.
Tiffin Glass sounds familiar.
What's that?
Tiffin Glass, Turbo Tom. My mom was in the office at Tiffin Glass back in the day.
BRB.
That sound familiar. Oh, you got shit?
You didn't take the mic with him. It's cool.
What is your name?
Oh wait, Brian's the one that comes on here and asks the shit.
Oh, okay, Wendy. We're good then. It's cool. So I tried to work on the Camaro this weekend, and every time I turned around, I had to go do something else.
Is that the Tiffin, Ohio? Is that what that is, Turbo Tom? Because he's up near Tiffin, I'm pretty sure. He may even live in Tiffin, which is up by Sandusky and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I gotta take some trash over here to the can.
I just took my trash out for the morning. Man, where did everybody go? There was like 16 people in there and everybody disappeared.
I'll be back in a sec.
Guess they didn't like what we were talking about. What?
I can't believe how long I've been up today. I woke up this morning and went out back. I was drinking coffee watching the sun come up this morning.
Brian, you need an excuse to go to Ohio. Yes, you do. You got to come here just to get some Joe's Pizza. That's what it is.
Yeah, we will take you to Joe's Pizza. Hi, Wendy.
Hi.
Oh. There's you.
Yeah. Tom, I'm 12 miles southeast of Tiffin.
Yeah, I figured he was. I thought he was close. Because I've been up there 100 times.
I bet you I've heard that because of Aunt Chris or Grandma.
Oh, I'm sure it was Aunt Chris because she had
or Grandpa.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I think he did talk about that because he used to put those side glass things in those doors, or the side glass beside the front doors.
Oh, well, Grandpa worked at Wagner Wood.
Right. Now, I bet you they got glass from there.
Yeah, I bet that was Tiffin Glass. Yeah.
They paid big bucks for that glass.
Mm-hmm. You know what, Brian? If you want some Mopar engine work done, we've got like the Mopar guru here in Dayton, Ohio. We got Bob Kammer and John Lovins, and yeah, we've got all the big dog
freaks.
Mopar. What's that?
Mopar freaks.
Yeah, they're like the dudes for building Mopars.
Mopar knowledgeable.
Yeah,
they do all of the
stockers.
What are they called, the B stocks or whatever it was.
Yeah,
that had the fastest world record.
Yeah, they do stocker motors that are insane.
How far are we from Summit?
We
Couple
are
hours, isn't it?
about 3 hours from Summit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Summit's right up where Tom is. Tom's right near Sandusky. Summit's in Talmadge, Ohio. So yeah, it's right up by the lake.
A little farther north.
North. Yeah, here, I'll tell you how far away we are. I'll tell you, Brian.
I'll tell you what, Brian, you come here and then we'll make a trip up and get Tom and then we'll all go to Summit. How's that? How's that sound, Tom?
Yeah, Tom would be cool with that. Let me.
You got to ask
One
it.
of these years, I'm going to take my car to Mopar Nats. Dude, it's so much fun. Oh, my God.
Is Mopar National, is it Indy or is it Columbus?
Goes Indy.
I mean,
Wait a
Indy's
minute.
only 2 hours from us, so
I'm pretty sure Steve was that's the only thing he posted last year.
well, Brian, I'm looking. I'll tell you how far away. It's a. I mean,
Hebron, so they're in Columbus.
it's in Columbus.
Yep.
Yeah, go to Mopar Nationals then, because we're about an hour and a half from National Trails, and we are 2 hours and 58 minutes from Summit.
And how far away from National Trails?
National Trails, we are.
Hey, when Donna?
No, not this weekend, Tom.
No, when I got home, he must have went to. He's upstairs.
Not this weekend or next weekend for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got Hannah's.
All right, here's a question for you Ohio guys. What is the track closer to Cleveland?
We are 1 hour and 25 minutes from National Trails. That was pretty close.
Okay.
Close to Cleveland.
How's Miss Amber?
Or no, I'm sorry. Where's Uncle Sonny live? I thought that was what's
Tennessee.
the upper right in Ohio? What's the
Tony lives in Tennessee, dude.
what?
Tony lives in Tennessee.
No,
Tony's down there.
Uncle Sonny.
Oh, Sonny. Oh, sorry.
Uncle
Sorry.
Sonny, the one that built North.
He lives in
lives-
Aurora.
Elyria.
Yeah, he's like 45 minutes from Cleveland Hospital.
Okay, Cleveland. That's the name I was looking for. There's a racetrack
I
closer.
honestly don't know what it is up there. I would.
We went out there one time and there was gassers and just
It's near Cleveland, though, right?
yes. It's the close track to him. He's a motorhead. Evidently, he's a motorhead. And they was doing an auction that weekend. They had
Oh, Dragway 42. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
I've been there. Yeah,
no, I know it wasn't Dragway 42.
it's in West Salem. Well,
Well, I
Sonny
appreciate it,
Motorsports
Amber. It's
Park
good to
is
see
up
you.
there. Norwalk's up there.
Maybe it was Norwalk. I was a passenger, so I really didn't pay attention to it. I know it was from my uncle's house, and we drove, and I'm sitting in the back seat with my arm up on the back of the,
It had to have been, well, I mean, back then it might not be there anymore. There's it's got to be Dragway 42 because everything else is.
I have to ask Don. I know my uncle's son is in bed. Don's in bed.
Norwalk is in the middle of the state, right below the lake. I've been to Norwalk.
You'll probably have to ask Uncle Sonny.
Mhm.
Well, next time we talk to him. Well, Don talks to him more than I do, but yeah, it'd be a good question.
Yeah, have Don ask him. Yeah.
Because I know he's got videos of it. Well, a couple videos. I do. I have a couple too, but it doesn't show what
I
the
mean,
engine was.
there's a lot of we used to have within probably a hour drive time from here. We used to have like 5. We got Killcare, which is like 15 minutes from us, and then we had Edgewater, Tri-State, which are down at Cincinnati. They were really close. Tri-State is a gravel pit now. We used to have Shelby Dragway, which was north of us, which it's a housing development now. And then there was a little outlaw track. I can't remember what the heck it was called. But I do know.
So we're like 45 minutes from Edgewater,
Yeah.
and that's where Dylan likes to go a lot.
Kanawha Dragway down near it's down in southeast Ohio. which wasn't that old of a track at the time. It was a really nice track. I went there one time, and then it closed down. It's been dormant for 20 years. Somebody's reopening it. And then there's another track strip that they're building on the levee of a giant dam. So literally you're drag racing like at Huffman Dam, Rob, going across.
Yeah.
Literally you're drag racing across that.
Hope those guardrails are tall.
Well, we used to drag race at Huffman Dam. Now you can only ride your bike across it. They don't even let anybody drive across it anymore.
Sandusky has a drag strip.
Well, yeah, it's called freaking Summit Motorsports Park.
Oh, okay. I forgot they were in Sandusky.
Mm-hmm.
Is that towards Cleveland?
It's in the middle.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking Summit Motorsports Park sounds right.
It's Norwalk is what it is.
Okay.
The Norwalk's literally like where Lake Erie dips down right in the center of the north part of our state.
Yeah.
Just go dead south. There's a river. I can't think what it's called, but actually it might be the Sandusky River. It goes right down to Norwalk. So yeah.
All right.
And that is the nicest track I've ever been to. That's the only track I've ever been to where they ran.
So Dan, I'm pretty sure the dam wasn't built then yet. I know I had to do it.
Well, I remember
you just
going
set yourself up right there.
That's literally the year I was born.
different
Not
era.
1793. I feel like it today, but not 1793.
It was like 1806 or 1809 when they started the dam.
Well, we had the big flood in 1903. I think they started building it in 1906.
Yeah.
What do you remember about that, Jason?
What's that?
The flood of 1906.
Not a fucking
read
thing.
about it.
Yeah. Maybe in a previous life I was.
Catch on.
I was probably making moonshine in a previous life.
There's
Yeah,
your
5 tracks
downfall.
within 2 hours of you.
You and that refrigerator are too close.
Well, and Brian's got
Not Kansas. Where the hell is he?
the big park now? What's the big drag strip down there, Brian?
The hell, you in Idaho or something? What was it?
Illinois. He's by Gateway,
Oh, that's right.
which is a badass drag strip too. And they've got the big NASCAR track there too.
Or
Gateway.
two. Oh, here's
And I'm losing eyesight and brain power. Dude, you got one damn day we're going to get you on this live.
I wish he would just at least come in with his voice. I've been on YouTube since 2020, and I've never even heard his voice. Like, he could
And he's
do like
smart as hell. He comes up some.
like
Yeah,
I did.
he could do like an unfinished project thing and just not turn his camera on.
Yeah, we just
Well,
put a
when he was on
blindfold
John's live, he was on John's live with his camera on, but all
I
you
saw
saw was his hand.
Yeah.
Totally did to Mr. Wilson.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I wish Dan would do, you know. But hey, it's fine.
But hey,
Brian says Gateway's
He's
5 minutes from his
he's like
shop.
Don was my first subscriber. I think Dan was my second one, literally.
Dan,
Don's
use your
not-
phone.
it's us, you and me, Rob.
Yeah,
How was your day?
it's fan-fucking-tastic.
Oh,
Yeah, where Dan, are you watching it on your phone or on your TV?
my-
Well, if he was on his TV, he couldn't.
Yeah, no,
Nope.
that shit.
when he's back with her.
How was work, Wendy?
It was good.
Okay. PC and monitor. Okay.
Oh, Wendy, you want to warn them about your new acquisition or nah?
I can't show that here, Ron.
Well, I
Oh.
didn't say show it. You can talk
Woo!
about it.
This is supposed to be PG. Okay.
No. It's
No.
personal protection.
Dan, you can order a real cheap mic where you don't have to have a camera. Or you could do both. It's up to you. I mean, they both plug in USB.
I literally have like 3 microphones here. I could mail it to them.
Yeah. Wish your voice would.
And they got the very inexpensive cameras that also plug in USB. And there's no driver downloads, no nothing. It's plug and play.
Says pew pew.
Pew pew.
I got a new one too. Well, not new, but new to me.
I had to get one because last Thursday, after I did the drop at the bank, coming home up South Side and then coming across the bridge and making turns, and then I come up our street and I parked in front of the neighbor's house because I couldn't get in my spot.
Mm-hmm.
And this white car pulls up, 4-door, with
Sorry, I'm answering emails right now.
with 4 guys in it. The driver gets out and stands on the road and says, "Are you fucking drunk or something?" I said, "No." I said, "I just got off work." He's like, "Well, you had your turn signal on to turn right and you made a left." I said, "No, I did not."
There is no left turn.
No.
I know.
That situation is called fuck around and
No,
find
Ron,
out.
I made a left-hand turn. There's no right-hand turn at my street. If I was making a right-hand turn on to pull in my street, I would have been up over the curb and into the parking lot, into the trees.
Right.
I did that once.
Oh. No,
Well, I went over to work on Friday. It was my day off. I went in, had the manager come up, and the other manager. We all went in the office. We shut the door. I said, "I'm telling you now, I'm not doing no more night drops." And I explained to her what happened. She tried to get a hold of the manager higher than her. She didn't answer. So she messaged her, told her what was going on. And they called the popos, and they come and did a
suggestive idea of what was going on.
They took the report.
Right.
And the officer was like, "They followed you all the way home?" I said, "Yes." I said, "I don't know if they were at the Unimart diagonal from where I did the drop and they followed me home all the way there. But when I made a right at the little convenience store before I crossed the bridge, which that's a right-hand turn, I always look in my rear view mirror to see how close the car is behind me so they don't hit me in the rear end.
Yeah.
And I always turn my turn signal on way ahead of time.
5 clicks. Yep.
I am a turn signal and seatbelt freak. So that's when I noticed the car followed me when I made the right-hand turn, a left-hand turn, another right-hand turn, a left-hand turn.
I'm good at forgetting my seatbelt, and then the dinger goes off, and Jason stares at me. I'm like, "What?"
Like, hello, that's you.
That's me and Don's car.
So I went to the Pew Pew shop and got me a camouflage 9mm Pew Pew.
Pew Pew.
I just got me a 10mm.
Everybody.
Thursday,
9's fine.
I have off, and they have first timers training from 4 to 7 for $10.
Heck yeah.
So they're going to teach me how to shoot. And it's the third Thursday of every month. And I have off the third Thursday, so I'm going to these classes. Because I never shot a Pew Pew.
my wife has never shot a Pew Pew, and I have in this drawer right here.
Don't show it.
Huh?
I said, don't show it. You're not allowed.
No, I'm not. That's what I said. It's in this drawer right here. Yeah, my wife, you know, she's been totally against it for a long time, and then I think it was last fall we were sitting by the fire, we were camping, and she was like, you know, I really think it's time we need to learn how to protect myself. And I was like, yeah, it really is. Like, it really is. Like, everyone should do that. Like,
yes.
And I asked the guy who was going to get me some shells, noodle shells, I'll just call it that. And I asked him for a hoister. He's like, I have a question. He's like, do you have your carrying permit? I said, yes, I do. I said, do you need to see it? He's like, that's all I need to know.
Look at this big son bitch.
Welcome to Pat. Ooh, you better stand back and hold on with your right foot if you're right-handed.
That's a 50 cal tracer.
Ooh,
I paid $8 for it.
That almost looks like one of mine.
we're going to teach Mama how to shoot that one. Yeah.
I don't have a 50 cal. I just wanted one.
Dude, look at this freaking thing I got off of Temu for like 98 cents.
Yeah.
I got shit.
wow.
I got shit with that thing.
Well, you
It doesn't
think
have a
you
sheet.
can-
It scares the shit out of me. It's got this, it's got this cardboard thing about.
I got a couple blades. I'm not breaking them out. Come to No Name. They'll be there for cutting onions
Exactly.
and watermelon. I got a couple few. Uncle Sonny.
Actually, no, Marissa. I just paid $8 for that at the gun show like a month ago.
I got a chance to see Wendy's Pew Pew. It's a nice little piece. Lightweight.
Yeah, everybody should have one. I'm a big proponent of it.
You know, John Wilburn's not going to say no.
No.
No, he did not. He liked it.
Oh, you already caught? Yeah. Oh, John,
Somebody asked him.
I have more than.
I remember somebody asked him at the first No Names, like, one of his live streams, he was like, "Are we allowed to have a?" He was like,
Don't matter.
You're allowed one. That's all I gotta tell you. One. That's
You're allowed.
I don't care what size it is. There's
The first No Name Nationals we went to, I had my carry-in thingy, and I borrowed one of my son's Pew Pews.
yeah.
I
But
did not.
You don't need. That's probably one of the only places you don't need one because everybody else
Check
has
it
got
out the gate.
Yeah,
Check
everybody
out
else
the
has
job.
got one. So
John will say, keep it. Better to carry it than somebody else have hold of.
And my son's like, he's like, Mom, I didn't know you got your carry-in permit. I said, yeah, I got it back in 2022. I said, remember when we borrowed your gun?
mhm.
He's like, yeah. I said, I went and got my carry-in permit.
Oh,
I was not taking it across the line without a permit.
I got pulled over in Indiana last year. Rob remembers this for speeding. And that was the first thing the cops did. The cop was cool though. He pulled me over. He came over. I had everything. I had my lights on. I had my hand on the steering wheel. I was like, "Hey, here's my information." He was like, "Do you have your
CCW?
yeah?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Is it in the car?" And I was like, "No." And he said, the first thing he said was, "Why not?" I was like,
Oh, good answer.
"Well, I was going to my nephew's graduation. I didn't really think I needed it because I'm going to see my family." But he's like, "No," he says, "You need that on you at all times." He's like, he
I was told if I get pulled over and he comes to the window, that's the first thing you want to tell him, that you're
Yep.
carrying.
That is absolutely the first
It's
thing.
not
to
a
tell them.
wall
Yeah.
now, so
Is that listed on your
they know-
license after that?
They know
Pat?
you have it. They know you have it as soon as they run your tag because your tag comes up, your name comes up, all your information comes up.
if I get pulled over and it's on me or I have to reach my console, I tell them, listen, my gun is in my right hip, my wallet's in my right pocket. And he
Mhm.
says, reach for what you need to and what you don't need to.
Yep.
I'm like,
Oh, I like
Listen,
that.
I don't want to get shot.
Yeah, don't touch yours. I won't touch mine. That's what they tell you. Like that's the rule.
No, if it's illegal,
That,
just
if
be
you
cool.
think
Let
about
them
it,
know.
that is for their protection also. If you
Sure.
really think about it, because
I hate these punks that go out there and start shit deliberately.
Mhm.
Oh my
But
god!
I will tell you, our state troopers, Ohio State troopers, are a pain in the ass. They're a big pain in the ass.
If you're carrying a bunch of weapons, like I got pulled over after leaving the shooting range once, and this guy was doing like 15 under the speed limit, and I went around him and was slowing back down, but he caught me going too fast.
That's what happened to me when I tried to catch up with you. Was I had some old
Well,
grandma.
No,
He saw all those guns in the back of my truck and got mad because they were in the truck.
Mm.
And what really made him mad more than anything is they weren't, the chambers weren't open.
Yeah.
They
So-
were not open.
Well, it's like Hunter got pulled over by the club one time going down to the property down there in Adams County. And he had all that shit. Of course, I told him, I said, make sure the chambers are open.
Yep.
And I pulled him over and he was like, well, good boy, all the chambers are open. He's like, where are you going? He's like, hey, we got a guys weekend. We're going to go do some shooting and stuff. He's like, okay, cool. You know, he's like, where's the ammunition? He's like, it's in the back, you know.
Well, kind of a rule we kind of run in PA, open chamber unless you're outlawing.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
Well, in Ohio,
I didn't say
it's-
that.
as long as it's out of what they call lunge range, it's
Yep.
legal.
Yeah. If it's in your trunk and you're in a car, they
Yep.
can give a crap what you got back there.
Oh,
I always put everything in the back of my truck with the guns, and then the ammo goes in the back of the truck in the bed.
Well, even when that cop pulled me over, he says, can I open your trunk? I said, no. And he's like, okay. He didn't care, you know, like
well, it's not within access.
he was looking. Well, the thing of it is, when he pulled me over, and I was speeding, like I was flat speed. He clocked me at 70 and at 55. I know I was going faster than that.
Well, you gave you lucky then.
Yeah, and he just like, you know, he's like, oh,
Some
on your
cops
license,
are
on your
okay with it,
tag.
Marissa. Other ones are not.
I've only ever been pulled over 3 times for speeding. Every time was a 72 and a 55. That's just funny for me.
I've been pulled over a couple times for speeding, but I only got 1 ticket for speeding. What's up, Twisted?
I've never gotten a speeding ticket. The only time I've
I
been
got
in
one
an
in
accident-
Fairborn.
The only time I've been in an accident was 2 years ago at the campground on my birthday when I
Golf cart.
No, that was his flying lessons when he came off the golf cart.
Oh,
Yeah, that was an Indy. Yeah. No, I made a left-hand turn, and there was a car parked too close to the right side of my camper, and I peeled it open like a freaking
can
shark.
opener.
But the one
All
fatal
right.
mistake they made, why I
getting
could be
dark.
held liable, was the kid came down, the husband of the wife that owned the camper or the car that I hit, and he says, "Hey, can I get your information?" I threw it right up on the thing. I was like, "Yeah, take pictures of it."
No,
And my
I'm
wife
right here.
was like, "Why'd you do that?" I was like, "As soon as we exchange information before the law gets here,
Before the law gets here.
there's no fault. Like, we already exchanged information, so I didn't even get a ticket for that. I mean, I had to pay for the car, which I effed it up. I was gonna fix it, so. But that's literally the first accident I had in 34 years of driving. And my insurance company dropped me. I was so pissed. I had it for 34 years and they dropped me.
All for one accident.
Dr. Art, what's up?
What's up, Dr. Art?
I was only ever in one accident,
That's fine, Colleen. Just whenever.
which was my fault. I was driving Don's Chevy Blazer.
Big truck.
Big jacked up thing? Yeah.
Yeah, the one with the big
What,
tires.
44s on it?
And that was Super Bowl weekend. We come home. Oh, we didn't come home after the. We were where
Going to
we were
get
at.
something to eat.
We went to get wings, and then after that, we went to get breakfast. And we were going down by the college,
Video edit hell.
I was driving the truck and I went to make a left. Colleague was out and there was a sign there that said, no parking from here to corner. Well, there was a Toyota pickup truck parked behind that sign and another car behind it. And when I made that turn, I think it was a red car.
She
I shoved that red car right underneath that Toyota pickup truck.
Twisted, I can totally understand.
I can't believe you're telling this story, Wendy.
Yeah.
That was a hit and run.
Yes,
Though they were parked illegally.
I am totally cooperative with every police officer that's ever pulled me over. I'm never a dick like a lot of these other guys are.
Like, if I get pulled over because I've done something stupid, and I totally agree with them. Like,
and you know the vehicles that back up, that go beep, beep, beep?
Yeah.
The next morning, I just kept hearing that.
I appreciate the police.
I had Don get on his bicycle and ride down there and pick up the pieces to his car.
Truck.
But yeah, to Don's truck.
It was a big blazer. That thing sat up. If it hit you in the bumper, it caught you in the hip.
I think it had 33-inch tires on it, or 30.
Oh, that's bigger than that. 33s weren't big enough for that truck.
Maybe they were 38s. I don't know.
Either way, 454. Yeah, it was a show truck. Somebody else built it, but it was a pretty truck. Yes. And then he sold it with the spider gears, or excuse me, something in the rear pinion had like 3 chewed teeth in it. What did you drive it to Philadelphia?
We sold that for like $10,000, and we drove it to Philly.
Back roads.
Yeah, we went back roads with it.
So Twisted, the guy that pulled me over last year for clocking me at like 79 in a 45.
Ooh.
If he'd have clocked me 5 seconds before that, I was I was using my GPS speedo and hit 7,000 RPM doing 131 miles an hour.
Ooh, you got me beat.
I let off the gas and started tapping on the brake, and I'm coming around this current corner. It's a real soft turn to find out that there's a cop right there at Advanced Auto Parts.
Hello.
And that whole time, I'm like sucking my seat cover up my ass. I'm going, oh God, I'm in so much fucking trouble.
Sphincter muscle engaged.
Yeah, man, he pulled me over at this freaking St. Helens school. I hit my kill switch, put my keys in my pocket. I did everything. I was like, my shit's getting towed. I'm done. I'm in trouble. I'm locked up.
Kept your keys.
He let me go because of my clean driving record.
There it is, Ron. Wild thing.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, those are probably 36, 38 tires. They're not.
That's in front of my house.
Yeah.
That's back in 88, 89.
Yeah.
Well, we got flooded in
96.
Yeah, we got flooded in 93 too.
93, 96, yeah.
And 93, August of 93, we left the truck behind over at Grammy's.
Couple blocks over.
Yeah, Grammy had our kids, and the water was coming up, and they used the truck. Grammy and Gramsci used the truck to get all the kids out of her house and take them to Laura's.
Out of floodwaters.
That's when Grammy lost her basement walls.
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
God.
If that truck wouldn't have been there, they wouldn't have been able to get out.
Oh, man.
Because we ran down to the bank to get money out of the bank, out of escrow, to buy a sub pump. And when we were coming back up the road, they wouldn't let us in. It's like, hey, man, our kids are over there. And they wouldn't let us come back.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a dire situation. Yeah, some pump wouldn't have done it. Not for your place.
Well, no, we already bought the sump pump.
Well,
It was all put in. We just had to go to the bank and pay Stromes for it.
oh, either way.
They wanted the money now.
Yeah, people
They
get
couldn't
dick
wait
like
for
that.
All right, guys. Well, looks like Jason head out.
Well, you must have a shitter to go dump. Ha ha.
So I'm gonna jump off here, and I gotta go jump in the shower because I got on here. My whole night was screwed up because I got home late.
Hey Rob, can you give Jason a message for me or a little?
Sure.
Next time we meet, I'm sure we will.
Yes,
Make
first
sure
I
he
need.
washes his hands before we shake.
Yeah. I'll let him know.
I thought they're just like
Twisted. It's not yellow, it's orange. Ooh.
Wendy, nice to see you. Rob, I'm glad
Yes,
you had
sir.
a good evening.
Thanks, you guys. Thanks for coming in.
Say hello to Jason, though he dipped out.
There he is. He said, "We'll do wrong."
Wrong. I am. I'm in the middle.
Love you too, Marissa.
All right, everybody.
Thanks, Dan. Thanks, Ron. Later, buddy. Thanks, Wendy.
Yep.
Sleep well.
See ya.
Oh, Twisted, it's all dude. I'm glad you stopped in. Haven't seen you in a while. But everybody else, Tom, Dr. Art, everybody, take it easy, and we will catch you on next Tuesday. All right, later.